all right. We on.
Live and direct.
Live and direct. What's going on, world? It's your host, Trade, with VideoMixtape.com. I'm here with my co-host, Kashif.
AKA Yung Chef, AKA Mr. Singer, AKA whatever you want to call me.
Right.
Me.
Right. We here. This is one of the first episodes that we're bringing to you this year for, 2021. I wouldn't call this a pod. It's a podcast special, basically.
Yes, it is.
Because we got a special guest today. She works hard. Started from the bottom.
Now we here.
Now she's here. And and we actually in her storefront.
It's beautiful.
Real nice. We got the one and only Mika English here.
Thank you. Big introduction. Thank you, E.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's going on? How's everything treating you, and what you got going on for yourself?
So right now I'm just operating the store. I'm not behind the chair full time. Last time, remember you came?
Right.
Did my documentary. I was behind the chair full time, 7 days a week. Now I'm not behind the chair at all.
Okay.
Only if I do like a pop up or something. But I am basically just getting my store running, keeping the shelves stocked, and shipping out online, overseas, keeping my e-commerce up.
Right. Wow,
that's boss talk right there.
Yeah, that's boss talk right there too.
Yes.
So being one of the people to witness your journey, it's
you was day one. Both of you was
definitely.
day one.
Yeah,
both of you.
Sure, definitely.
So it was just it's just great to see. So let's talk about the journey. Like what motivated you? What got you started into sticking with this passion of yours you have
with the industry? So I always did hair ever since I was in high school. I picked something that I had a passion for, and that's the first thing I noticed on everybody. That's the first thing, the topic of the conversation most of the time is the hair, and me having a feel for it, me having a love for it, encouraged me to get my hair license at a very young age. So right after high school, all my friends went to college. I went to cosmetology school.
Okay.
So my mom, she supported me. My dad, he supported me, and I went to school in Trenton, New Jersey. I landed a job at JCPenney's salon at Quaker Bridge Mall, and I just I never stopped doing it. I never stopped doing hair to do another job. I always just stayed consistent, not knowing where it was going to take me. So this is my 18th year with a license.
18?
Yeah, 18.
Boss.
Yeah, this is my 18th year.
Boss. Yeah.
So
a lot of people can't say that with their own regular jobs.
Yeah.
So it's a consistency thing. I learned to keep going no matter what. If I was tired, if I didn't feel like it, I still kept my hands moving. Take your hands with you wherever you go. You can set up. I can make money wherever I go. It doesn't have to be in one stable place.
Right. So I like how you evolved. It starts with your passion of doing hair to now having your product. It's time to move on and explore different things in your profession.
Yes.
And now you got a successful product.
Yeah, so the product is very successful. It started out with me just trying to help one person, and with me helping that one person, I used to mix the formula in a bowl, and then whatever I had left over, I would use it on the next client, and then they would start asking for it, and then they wanted a bottle of it. And once I put everything in a bottle, I started to sell it, and it started to snowball into something major.
Right.
I never even imagined that I would have a storefront with a lab, a factory here. I used to make the glue in a mop bucket.
Wow.
And just pour it or spoon it into a bottle.
And I'm assuming that took a lot of trial and error.
It did. It took a lot of trial and error, and it took a lot of convincing.
This batch doesn't work. We gotta add a little bit more of this. We gotta take some of that out.
Yes, it took a lot of convincing. It took a lot of trial and error.
Right.
I started to make it look more professional. Like my first bottles was a Vista print sticker, not even waterproof.
Okay.
It was just
that's the classic.
A sticker with my name, glue I made, and it just started to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, so now my next labels will actually have a barcode, so you can scan.
Nice.
Yeah, and I never thought I would even need all of this.
Kind of like what the restaurants doing.
Yes.
I forget what is that barcode? A little box drink? Is it or is it like the actual
the QR code?
Yeah, the QR code.
Yeah,
is it something like that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice. That's dope.
Yeah.
Evolution.
So like when people like when people see you for the first time, like who is Mika English when they see it? What type of person is she?
So I'm very how can I say? I'm a very private person.
Right.
I am. I'm a very private person because I gave so much to my clientele.
Right.
Like when my clients come in my chair, it's never about me.
Right.
Like I think I've been through like 40 marriages and divorces.
Wow.
Like, and I never been married before.
Right.
But it's never about me. Like people be surprised if I speak of my nephew or if I speak of my mom and dad, like, oh, your mom and your dad still living?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you got a nephew? I didn't know. It'll be like years down the line that, you know, like I'm a person, I'm not a dinosaur.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I'm a real person, but people come in to relieve themselves when they come to the hair salon.
Right,
So me, I'm a very passionate person. I care about people a lot. Like I think I care about people too much. Like I separate myself. Like I'll do for others.
Yeah.
You know. Before
I just was
myself.
having a conversation with somebody too about, you know, over exalting yourself, like doing so much over the top for others that you forget about yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like we always gotta find that balance.
Right. I remember like planning my vacations around my clients.
Right.
Appointments. Like if she come every Friday at 7, I know I can't go nowhere on a Friday because she coming. So I had to like really separate myself emotionally from the business.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting into now, and this is 18 years later. So it's like I don't feel like I lost a lot of time, but I see a lot of kids grow up in my chair. They little kids, they need a booster seat. Now they're going to college. Now they're getting married. And it's like
it's a lot of life. It's a lot of life and a lot of experiences that you see on a daily basis.
Definitely.
I mean, I guess that boils into the passion too. You know what I mean? That makes the job easier.
Yes.
In a certain in a certain breath, it makes the job easier because you're not only building relationships, but you're changing lives.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a lot of clients that are emotionally attached to me. It was very hard for them. I couldn't even really make an announcement when I stepped from behind the chair. I just had to like transition.
Yeah.
And whoever felt me or didn't feel me, it was just, you know, I had to separate myself from that because I'll be another 18 years in. Sooner or later, I'll be Miss Mika. Like, who do your hair? Miss Mika. Like, hold up. I don't want to be Miss Mika.
Well, fast forward this.
That's my biggest fear. So I'm like, let me like switch lanes a little bit, still keep my hands moving, do pop-ups here and there. I have a group crew that we travel and we go to different salons and do pop-ups.
Oh, nice.
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's not only you're probably picking up stuff from other people as well.
Yeah, we all learn from each other. Yeah.
Each one teach one.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
good.
So even like having, you know, your business growing and your journey is like, you know, progressing. Like being a black woman, you know, in this industry, you face a lot of challenges. Like, you know, like you know, like
It's
all over the world, probably basically, you know. But how do you deal with that? How is
that adversity?
So the new world, like I feel like I started out in the industry where it was no social media.
Yeah.
So now that it's social media, it's a switch in lanes. Like it's a shift. So like everything is visual. So people want to know what you look like before they know what you can do.
Right.
Like I've been to plenty of photo shoots, video shoots and stuff, and I'm the main hairdresser on set, or I'm the main stylist on set or whatever, and it could be a second stylist that show up. That's like everything, you know, hair, makeup, body, everything, and they would think that is the person. And I would be the main. You know, if I come on my regular, I'm in all black, I'm ready to work, I'm in work mode. I had to realize that appearance is the first thing, and then they want to know what you can do. I've been in plenty of situations where people made big mistakes by choosing up and by the looks of things. You know, so I had to not just criticize it, but I had to get with it. Like I had to realize that, you know, when somebody invite me somewhere, or if it's somewhere, a shoot or a photo shoot, like I gotta be ready. So I had to like separate a different closet for work stuff, like a different equipment kit, everything gotta be laid out because people want to see, they want to take pictures now. Before they want to take pictures, like taking a picture of you getting a weave was unheard of.
And that reminds me of like the DJ game, like how the DJ was behind the scenes. Nobody knew who the DJ was. Now the DJ is the artist. artisan.
It's the artisan.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the same.
It's a shift in the world. I ain't mad at it. You just got to get with it. You can't be late. I don't want to be left behind. My whole staff is all teenagers. Like, I don't have no grown people working here because I need to stay current. Like, I ain't trying to get old because, you know, I'm 36, but like, I got to stay current or I'll be late. I'll miss out. I'll miss the whole entire shift.
How was the New Jersey to New York transition? Like, how was that? Because I know that probably was like a slap in the face, like, because the way my depiction of New York is just fast paced, like everything is
definitely fast paced.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, it's a culture shock, definitely, from everything. Like, even in the black community, it's a culture shock because everybody's from different islands. Different,
it's like a melting pot, right? Like,
yeah, but you know, like, it's also segregated. It's a melting pot, but it's also segregated. We spoke about this in my documentary. Like, you know, they want to know where you from and what's your ethnic background. They really know where they came from. You know, we all grew up together. We just like, you know, we black people. Like,
we from the village.
But they, we from the village. So now they want to know where and what, and they really study America more than we study it ourselves.
I agree.
They know things about America that we just be like, yeah, that's like a given. But they really study and they be having facts and they watch the news and they in tune with everything. It's like, it's a big culture shock because, you know, we was outside. Our parents didn't sit us in front of a TV. We was outside, and it's like, we just got to get with it and wake up and be more current with the situation that's going on now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's great, man.
How does, and this might be a little personal, but how does your work ethic affect your personal life?
Oh, yes.
Like as far as your friendships,
relationships,
things like that.
family.
Like, how is that?
I know that me making a mistake of putting my job before everything, I lost a lot of family time.
Really?
I lost a lot of family time. I missed a lot of events, weddings, birthdays, like just forgetting or just, you know, in work mode all the time. 12-hour shifts, and then I'm tired, and I gotta get up, do it all over again. So family, yes, I missed a lot of events where I had to like compensate with like money or like, you know, send a gift or send a bigger gift. You know what I mean? Stuff like that where I could have just been there. You know what I mean? So that was one thing. My friendships, like my friends, like they travel a lot. You know, I can't always go. I can go if it's like a wedding or something because I'm working. You know, if I'm invited as the hairdresser, and that's another thing. Like a lot of my friends, you know, it used to be a hobby. So now when they see me, they just be like, "You got your flat iron?" And it's like, yo, like I just want to be with you and the kids. I just want to hug y'all and just eat with y'all. You know,
Give me.
You understand?
Give me
you understand, right? So it's like, yeah, I got my equipment, but I don't want to plug it in, you know. But I'm gonna do it because I don't want to see your hair messed up either. So,
but just know this is my off time too,
Yeah, they don't see that. They see me. They see my hands. They want to know if I got my bag or whatever. But I love my friends. Like, they real supportive though. And then, as far as like relationships, like, I mean, it was a struggle because they'd be like, "Oh, let's date, let's go here at 7." I'd be like, "Damn, but my weave is coming in at 6. I ain't gonna be done until 9. She late. I gotta catch the train. I gotta catch the Uber." Like, it was just, you know, like, it's a struggle. I needed somebody that understands like my work or can compensate and meet me halfway. Like, if you dating a hairdresser, you gotta meet them halfway. If you dating a barber, you gotta meet them halfway because we don't have a schedule. We don't work a 9 to 5. We don't work 9 to 5, and if we don't do hair, we don't get money. It's not an hourly thing. I can't just sit there and do nothing and get paid. I don't have nobody in my chair. That's a dub. Like, if 2 people cancel,
time is money.
The time is money. So relationships was hard with family, everything. Even the relationships with my clients was hard because you become family, and they start inviting you to stuff. And then if you don't come, you can't do their hair. It's like they mad at you for 2 weeks, and you gotta like smooth it over, give them a free blowout, give them, you know, squeeze them in, compensate for it. But then, you know, they forget about you. It's not about you when you do hair. It's not about you when you're a barber. When you offer the service, it's like, it's just not about you.
Do you think like your your kindness that you are, do you think that hinders you sometimes? Like because you're changing, like, you know, and people the friends that you make, they don't want to accept that change that you're making as a person.
That is
absolutely, you know what I mean? So
I'm glad you said that because during the shutdown, when they told us at the salon that Sunday was our last day, I never forget. And I'm like, our last day until when? They like, until further notice. I'm like, so I can't touch nobody. I can't have no kind of contact with nobody. So basically, I'm out of a job because I'm not essential. Where I thought I was essential. Girls don't even go to work if they don't see me. So it's like, okay, I'm not essential. It's a shutdown. I don't have. Thank God I had Gru, because if I didn't have Gru, I would be probably messed up. So none of the girls had shampoo in their house. So my sales went crazy, and that's why I was sitting in this building. Yeah, like Dennis. Like I called Dennis. Like, yo, come get this money right now.
Let's make this thing twerk.
You see how fast? When I got the key, he got the key.
I mean, bless us for having the companies to actually expedite this whole situation, because like from the junk out, like he hitting me like, yo, where you at? I'm like, I'm at work. He's like, yo, man,
today
we gotta gut this. We gotta gut this out. I'm like, oh, then Dennis, campaign.
It's like boom.
So.
And that's a great support group you got.
Oh, yes. Like, I involved everybody I already knew. But I noticed that when I was doing all of this, I did not get any phone calls from a lot of my clients. Like, like the shutdown, we wasn't allowed to do hair. The salons were closed. So I didn't get no phone calls. As soon as the salons opened back up, my phone was going crazy. And that's what made me realize, like, yo, I'm not doing this. Because y'all don't, what if I didn't have Gru? Like, I would have been messed up. Like, y'all not checking on me or nothing. Like, y'all, and I understand it. It's like, that's what I realized, that I'm not essential. I'm just a service. And people are going to move on to the next person when they want that service done. So, even though they love me while I'm in motion, and, they care about me while I'm doing the actual service, when all of that is done, it's just, we done. You understand? So, so that was an eye opener for me.
That's a damn shame, man.
Yeah,
relationships get tarnished because you can't be there for that. You can't provide for that person anymore, and it's like, we don't got nothing better than what I mean. We don't got nothing more than this. He was a good person. I'm like,
I know, right?
You get your feelings hurt.
So what did that teach you? Like going through what the world went through that whole year.
So always have a backup.
Always have.
Always have a backup. Now I got Gru. I know I got my hands. I got Gru. I need like 2-3 more things. Because I don't know. Like, everything is a shift. Like, I'm trying to. It's a scary thing, but you gotta change. If it's scary, it's good. You gotta change. You gotta intertwine with what the world is doing. You understand?
Opportunity is it's never gonna come if you
even with hairstylists. Like, if you a hairstylist from 1980, you still doing finger waves and stuff. You're not gonna survive in this world. You're not gonna survive in the industry right now. Exactly.
You gotta be able to do everything.
Exactly. You gotta know what's current. Like, I don't do everything, but I do what's current right now. So I just keep up with my classes and stuff like that, and just keep going with the shift, because once you get old and stagnant, you stay there.
And how is that, like, as far as, like, constantly learning stuff? Like, of course you're learning stuff while you're working, but to actually reteach your stuff certain things and going back to school, like, of course that's time consuming as well too.
You gotta be a humble person to take a class from somebody, and you already who you are. Like, I'm already Gru and all of that, but guess what? I'm still teachable. Some people are not teachable. My Gru crew, they're a teachable crew. We all from all different salons, and when I teach a technique and we staple that technique, that's the technique. They're not too proud. They're not gonna bring a different blow dryer. They're not gonna bring a different flat iron. They're gonna stick to the script because we all together. But there's a lot of
y'all got the same, y'all trying to accomplish the same goal.
Exactly. There's a lot of stylists that are not teachable, and they too proud, and they too like, oh, I could do that. I got a flat iron, but you don't have this flat iron. Oh, I got a blow dryer, but you don't have this one though.
And
so
technique, a lot of it's in the technique. It's the same thing with like recording and stuff like that. Like, if you're recording something, you still gotta edit this thing to make it sound professional.
And that's not a camcorder. That's not a camcorder. That's a camera.
Trust me.
Like, so you gotta stay up on it.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I had to do myself. Just took the time to just appreciate the people that really care for me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and then I put more time into them.
Exactly, because I was hitting you up the whole pandemic.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and I was, I had y'all like I only involve y'all like because I get it.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to just only hit you when I need a picture or a video or something.
Right.
Like, and I'm not going to just employ Dennis and not, and not put the whole team. Like, who else could do something?
Yeah.
You know,
that's key.
Yeah.
That's clutch.
Even Shantae, she got me the building. Like I could have called a lot of relatives. I could have opened this in New York.
Right.
But why? I'm gonna go home. Like that's where the love is at.
Right.
I knew I would get the love here, so I did some New York stuff
abundance too.
in Pleasantville.
Man, it's in abundance.
It's in abundance. Yeah.
Because I remember I was talking to somebody. That was the reason why I called you. It was like, listen, I got somebody from Texas that actually I'm gonna have to come get it and ship it over there. You know what I mean? Because so the word is getting out. You know what I mean? Just because we're in Pleasantville don't mean that people don't hear from this in Texas.
They definitely do.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. It's huge.
Shipping it everywhere. Yeah.
Now, another question that I wanted to ask you is, having your own company, right? It always teaches you the importance of money.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, like, of course, like, separating the two, you gotta kind of have that perfect balance of what to do, especially next moves. What to invest in. Like how, like what's my next step? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it all boils down to how much do I have to spend to make sure that I see that return in a certain, you know what I mean? In a certain amount, like so. Yeah. My initial question is how important is money to you now?
Yes.
Especially when now that you're on this plateau now. Right. How important is money to you?
Yes, the value of it, I respect it more now.
Right.
Because it's like I think Shantae gave me the keys May 1st.
Right.
I don't think I paid myself yet.
Wow.
I don't have a car.
Right.
I ain't go splurge.
Right.
Like
all money in.
Yeah, all money in. Like a $12,000 a month is a bad month.
Yeah. Right.
Like I be reaching for 20, 25 every month so that I can position myself to order in bulk. Like these bottles I'm buying bottles separate from the tops. The tops don't come with the bottle.
Right.
The label don't come with the bottle. The paper for the label don't come with the label. Like I gotta get everything separate. My girls, they working, hourly. They in here. They got me. They hold me down while I'm in New York. I gotta pay them, make sure they good.
Right.
Everything, cleaning supplies, everything. Like the lights is on, the heat is on.
And that's the thing. Like people look at you and they see, oh, she got money. Like
exactly.
Right.
Or they even see that,
we
like,
talk about financial
or they
freedom
just like
for
sometimes, their parents be like, yo, you're successful, and they just won't even come by and stop by and even show love to this,
Exactly.
So it's like
they see it, they see it, but I even had people that we wasn't really close to high school, or whatever, and they want the product. Right. They order the product, but they're not ordering it in their own name.
Right.
So if there's an issue, and I'm like, well, when did she order? Like, I don't see her name. I do the orders. It's still mine. Like, it's not at a factory where I'm going to buy. I'm going to pick up 600 of them. No, like this is a factory right here.
Right.
We do everything here. So it's like I'm still really deep foot in my business. I didn't give it away. I don't have it manufactured. I didn't add no preservatives. I don't have machinery. Right. Like I do everything by hand. The girls, they fill up the bottles by hand. Like there's no I'm not out here fronting.
It's a lot of
I ain't stunting. I ain't pulling up in no Nazi. Like I want to. Like it's coming. I can visualize it, but
listen, take your time, sweetheart.
I need, I'll be trying to keep the numbers up on these shelves.
Right.
Yeah, like I've been trying to keep the numbers up. So I have discipline now. I have respect for money now. Hairdressers, when we go to school, they don't teach us about financing and how to save and what to put in the Roth account or IRA. They don't tell us about stuff like that. Like we have to.
Yeah, and that's another thing. When we was in school, I'm like, why are we learning about Christopher Columbus?
Like why are we doing this?
Like now that we, everybody is well off, we looking back, it's like, yo, what the hell? Why did we waste all them damn
Send your kids to school and then homeschool them. That's what they need. Like, don't let the system raise your kids. Like send them to school and then homeschool them after school. Like that's how I'm on it. Like I want to teach you know, my nephew and my niece, they really young, but when they get older, like, I'm gonna, you know, they're gonna have some kind of foundation, some kind of something to look forward to and have respect for money. Like, like when my nephew asked me for money for the corner store, he know I'd be like, you love me more than this dollar, right? You love me, right? Because what if I didn't have this dollar? Like, you need a whole speech before you go to the store.
That's crazy you say that, because my mom used to have this conversation with me with my son. She used to be like, all right, you wanna know if you're doing a good job? Compare you to SpongeBob and let's see who wins. Like, I'm like, damn, she might be right.
Oh, right.
Right.
Like, what you SpongeBob all day? Like, shit. Yeah, that's crazy though, man.
Y'all learned a lot about money, like even during this whole thing, like what I really need and what I really don't need. You know, I was doing so much reckless spending.
We spend.
And it's like, you know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, like you know, now I had a whole year basically just to keep it basic. What I really need, and I spent more time investing now too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's something else called NFT. If I'm not mistaken, I heard something called NFT.
Something like that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Something like some digital. Digital platform where you can like.
They got all types of stuff.
Yeah, everything is digital.
Yeah, I learned about that. Yeah,
all that
like,
stuff.
You know, that's a new field to get into in crypto, and then even with stocks and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Just owning a piece of you know, companies that's thriving right now. Like, you know what I mean? That Tesla run up was so crazy.
It was nuts.
Like I was playing myself. Like you know what I mean? So like, nah, I'm going all in. Like you know what I mean? I'm not spending this money, so I'm just putting it right back. And I even spelled over to me teaching my daughter a few things. Like you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, it's like money. It just gave me a different perspective on it. It's made to be spent. Really. Like you can't just hoard it.
You can't hold it.
Like you know what I mean.
You're not gonna get rich saving money.
Yeah. No, you're not. You gotta invest.
You gotta invest.
Because
now speaking of, not to cut you off. Speaking of investments, let's say, where do you see yourself in 5 years as far as the franchising business? Like say you know, getting this, and say if somebody wants to invest and get a franchise of Brew in South Dakota. So
definitely,
you know what I mean?
I would definitely do it, and I will attach like a salon next to it, because that's a lot of the questions that come in here. Like, oh, do y'all do hair? Every time somebody buy a bottle, y'all taking appointments here? And it don't look nothing like a salon, but their brain is like, this is a salon. And it's like, you know what? My next location, I'm gonna add a salon next to it, so that it's like, you know, have a group crew. They do it my way. Yeah, one stop. Because what people want more than really good service is just service, period. They just want service. Like, they don't want all the bells and whistles and, you know, all of that. They just want to go somewhere, get their hair washed, clean, bouncy, and go. No appointment needed. I don't need to know your name. None of that. I don't need to know your number. None of that stuff. There's no cancellation.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no cancellation. Just come somewhere. It's like, you know, somewhere that just gives a service, period. Like, that's what people want, service.
That's awesome. Like, when I thought about, you know, everything that you was doing, I was like, you know what? Not only did she take over New York, something crazy, but like Miami, like I saw, like I'm like, Miami is like, because you know when you look at Miami, you think they're like palm trees, you know what I mean, good energy, and different people, and like, and you see the different shades of color and the different ethnicities and backgrounds. I'm like, you know what? Man, Mika probably.
If I get a location in Miami,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man,
I'll get this big and do like salon.
Come on.
Be there by coastal, be there half the year, come here half the year.
You know what I mean? So
like I be thinking about all that stuff.
Miami is like one of them cities where, like, you know, companies like this prosper so crazy.
Yes, and the product is universal. It's colorblind. It works for everybody. Like, definitely. I sell it to everybody. It's not just for, you know, black people. It's for everybody who's having issues with their hair. It's helping. It's helping.
My hair just start falling out.
You getting thin?
I'm getting thin up there. Look, Steph was cutting me the other day. Like,
wait, and Billy got his braids on.
Billy got his braids. But he went through you. He was using you.
The groove,
he was using groove for you know, a decent amount of time.
And Max.
Both of them.
Every time he washes his hair,
Max look like Buckley. Max out here looking like Buckley. And I'm like, yo, get this. But the product is amazing. The product works. It definitely
it's not a gimmick.
Works.
It's not a
gimmick.
No.
It works.
Right.
It's amazing. People love it. You know,
love it. Yeah,
like it's the sky's the limit, man. I'm just amazing. I'm just ecstatic when it comes to like how excited I am for you and how. You know, I watched the transition. Like we, you know, of course, we on the sideline. We don't talk every day, but we see.
Yeah, I see.
We see you.
Yeah,
we see. I see y'all too.
And it's motivation too, man. It's like
look,
you know,
back in the day, we doing the video with Rich.
And yo, when I watched that video, I be cracking up.
It was a great. That whole day was amazing.
That video was hot. The song is still current. Like
it's
we
amazing.
can play that in the club now.
It's amazing.
Like that song is current.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
The video was. Man.
The video was dope.
Shout out to Nimi Hendrix, man. He brought that thing to life, man.
Yes, Nimi. That was Nimi.
Yes. Yeah, that was Nimi Hendrix.
Shout out to him.
He's doing amazing things.
He's doing amazing, yes.
Amazing things. You know, like I said, like that's what it's about, man. Black is beautiful, man. We killing shit.
Yeah.
We are.
Killing shit.
Yes, we are.
So you name it, we doing it.
Word.
Any add-ons?
I ain't got too much, man. You know, we just vibing, rocking it out.
I'm glad we finally got a chance
to do it. We kept talking about it.
We've been trying for ever since you was where was you at? In New York. You was in New York. And you was trying to, you know, bust that move and come up there and come rock with you.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, God is the best of planners. When it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this was perfect.
It was perfect.
We gotta definitely do this more often.
Definitely more often. You know,
different scenery, of course.
Different scenery.
Not it could be at a salon one day.
Bring me to a barbershop.
Anything.
Bring me somewhere.
It doesn't matter, sweetheart. We appreciate the interview.
Definitely.
We appreciate everything you're doing. We love you. Keep grinding. Keep shining.
Yes.
And we gonna meet each other at the top.
That's right. We going together.
At the top, keep progressing, and right. That's it, man. So, you know, what you got? Your websites and all that.
Yes.
Where can anybody else reach you?
So everything is attached to my name. You could purchase the products online at MikaEnglish.com. Instagram, Mika English, Facebook, Mika English. Everything is attached to my name. So
cool.
To purchase MikaEnglish.com.
On all socials, the .coms.
Yes, the store is
socials.
And the store is 20 Old Turnpike, Pleasantville.
Don't play yourself. Pull up.
Yeah, pull up.
Get some.
Show some love.
Some product.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm looking forward to doing more. You know, interviews and seeing how everything is going and progressing, and I appreciate this. You know,
I appreciate y'all.
You know,
this is great.
Finally got this thing up and running, and it's only gonna get better from here.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm signing off. Boy Trey, Chef, Mika, and with VideoMixtape.com. Until next time, we'll hit you up on another note.
Peace.
Peace.